Priscilla Presley has lived one of the most fascinating and complex celebrity journeys of the modern era. While many know her first as the wife of Elvis Presley, Priscilla forged an identity far beyond the shadow of the king of rock and roll. Actress, businesswoman, philanthropist, and cultural ambassador. Priscilla's resilience and evolution define a story that goes far deeper than the tabloids ever reported. This Then versus Now biography explores Priscilla's transformation from a shy teenager who captured Elvis's heart to an empowered woman who built her own legacy across Hollywood, business, and humanitarian causes. Priscilla Ann Wagner was born May 24, 1945, in Brooklyn, New York. Her early life was shaped by the military, as her stepfather, Paul Beaulieu, was an Air Force officer, constantly moving around with the family's postings. She spent her formative years in Germany, where a chance encounter would change her life forever. In 1959, at just 14 years old, Priscilla met Elvis Presley, who was stationed in Germany during his military service. Despite her young age, Elvis was instantly smitten, and their relationship blossomed, with Priscilla's parents reluctantly allowing her to continue seeing him under strict conditions. The years of courtship, monitored closely by her parents, laid the groundwork for a romance that would define a generation. In 1963, Priscilla moved to Memphis to be closer to Elvis, finishing high school while living at Graceland. In 1967, at age 21, she and Elvis married in Las Vegas in a carefully orchestrated ceremony that drew enormous media attention. The union made headlines around the world, cementing Priscilla's status as one of the most famous women of her time. In 1968, they welcomed their daughter, Lisa Marie Presley, into the world. The family's life at Graceland was glamorous, but also complicated. Priscilla struggled with the restrictions of Elvis's controlling ways and the pressures of living in the public eye. Behind the fairy tale was a woman quietly yearning for her own sense of identity. By the early 1970s, the cracks in their marriage began to show. Elvis's touring schedule, reported infidelities, and controlling behavior took their toll on Priscilla. In 1972, she made the difficult decision to leave him, finalizing their divorce in 1973. Despite their separation, they remained on good terms and continued co-parenting Lisa Marie until Elvis's tragic death in 1977. Priscilla later spoke about the deep love she always felt for Elvis. Even as they went their separate ways, she emerged from the marriage determined to build a life on her own terms. After Elvis's passing, Priscilla focused on building her independence and a career. She was determined not to be remembered only as Elvis's ex-wife. In the 1980s, she made a stunning Hollywood breakthrough, landing the role of Jenna Wade on the smash hit series Dallas. Her performance won praise for its elegance and subtle power, establishing Priscilla as a legitimate actress in her own right. From there, she took a comedic turn, starring alongside Leslie Nielsen in the Naked Gun film series, where her sense of timing and self-awareness surprised audiences and showcased her ability to laugh at herself. Her transition from soap opera drama to big-screen comedy proved Priscilla was far more than a celebrity spouse. Perhaps Priscilla's most remarkable achievement was preserving and elevating Elvis's legacy. After his death, Graceland faced financial difficulties and the threat of closure. Priscilla took the bold step of opening Graceland to the public in 1982. Transforming it into one of America's most visited private homes. The move turned Elvis Presley Enterprises into a multi-million-dollar empire, saving Graceland and protecting Lisa Marie's inheritance. Priscilla's business savvy and determination helped reframe Elvis's image for new generations, establishing Graceland as a cultural landmark. Her stewardship was widely respected and remains a case study in how to manage and protect a historic brand. Priscilla's personal life beyond Elvis has been relatively private but still the subject of public curiosity. She had a long-term relationship with actor Michael Edwards and later with Marco Garibaldi, with whom she had a son, Navarone, in 1987. These relationships showed her desire to find lasting love while protecting her independence. Priscilla has also spoken openly about cosmetic procedures and aging, acknowledging the challenges of being a woman in the spotlight. She has worked to maintain her sense of self despite pressures to look eternally youthful, discussing her experiences candidly in interviews. Then, Priscilla Presley was known around the world as the beautiful teenage bride of Elvis. Living in the fairy tale mansion of Graceland, but struggling to have her own voice, now she is recognized as an independent, accomplished woman who built a brand, starred in popular film and television roles, and used her platform for philanthropy and animal rights. Priscilla's story is about transformation and resilience, turning a life once defined by Elvis into a legacy uniquely her own. Priscilla Presley's impact cannot be overstated. As a cultural symbol of the 60s and 70s, she has inspired countless women to stand up for their identity even under enormous public scrutiny. Her stewardship of Graceland preserved a piece of American history, while her acting career inspired others to pursue second acts. She has worked with charities, raised awareness for animal rights causes, and supported various humanitarian efforts. Proving that fame can be a force for good, Priscilla continues to appear at Elvis-related events, giving interviews and maintaining the spirit of Graceland. She is still involved in preserving Elvis's memory and supporting causes that matter to her, including the Dream Foundation and animal welfare organizations. She remains close to her children and grandchildren, supporting Lisa Marie Presley's legacy and spending time with her family. Despite heartbreak and challenges, Priscilla shows no sign of slowing down. Priscilla Presley's story is a triumph of transformation. From a young girl swept up in a romance with the most famous man on earth to a powerful woman who built her own brand and voice, Priscilla's life reflects courage, resilience, and evolution. Her journey continues to inspire those who believe it's never too late to define yourself and make a lasting impact on the world. Kindly subscribe to our channel.